This is what 20 snakes looks like.
On our last trip to Tennessee, we found more than 20 snakes and a total of 15 different reptile and amphibian species altogether.
Plus multiple venomous species.
And a couple souvenirs we were able to take home with us from the woods. Tennessee is known for its beautiful mountains and rich wetlands and is home to nearly 60 different reptile species. On this father-son adventure, we met up with a friend and fellow YouTuber named Ty Williams. Come join us as we explore one of Ty's favorite spots, hoping to find king snakes and rattlesnakes and a whole lot more.
So this area is pretty cool. We have a lot of glade habitat. We have a little bit of hillside habitat that we're maybe hoping to track down maybe a rattlesnake. They're pretty rare in this area, but it could definitely happen. I've gotten a couple here before, but mostly Lamprey-peltis, king snakes, milk snakes, a lot of fossorial snakes, but we're hoping to have a good day today. There's a lot we can find. 90% of things are going to be under rocks today. Yeah, ready to get a big forearm pump?
Let's do it.
Found our first one.
Yes! Kenny's got our first snake of the day.
That's a little smoother.
Got our first snake of the day. With each new species we find, the species info will pop up in the bottom left of your screen. And if it's a snake, you'll see the snake counter change here in the bottom right. And it's a smooth earth. Kenny, that's a lifer for both of us, buddy.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
Nice find.
That's cool though. Yeah, I never saw one before. That is so cool. So you see these guys all the time then?
Yeah, I think the most I've probably gotten here is upwards of like 10, 12.
In a day?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's mostly just in this area too.
Oh, that's really cool. All right, Kenny, why don't you put him back, show everyone how we put these guys right back where you find them. What do you think finding the first snake and a lifer?
Definitely an accomplishment.
Got one. Oh my gosh, king snake, lifer, lifer, let's go.
I'm so glad you flipped your lifer, dude. That is a very nice one.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Dude. You know how much I love Lamprey-peltis?
I do too.
And I can't believe he's not biting me. Most king snakes chew on me.
No,
Don't they chew on you?
Hardly ever, dude.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, this day is getting so good.
He's not even, most of the kings this time of year are like really ugly, scarred up.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
My goodness, I can't wait to take some photographs of this guy.
Yes, he's got our first king snake of the day, his lifer. Look at that. That is a beautiful one. This is an eastern black king, so we call them black kings here.
The first time you find a species in the wild, that's called a lifer. Seeing the same species a million times is all right, but finding a lifer is a lot harder, and it's a great challenge. So naturally, Kenny and I took a few photos with our lifer black king snake. Here you go, buddy. Oh, that's it.
That's so cool. Good flip, dude.
Dude, first king. Yeah.
Worm?
Oh, worm
Oh,
snake.
and an earth,
Oh my gosh, double flip,
Let's
Kenny.
go. That's
Yeah.
only my second worm snake I've seen here.
Did you flip this one right next to
I
it?
think I did.
Oh, there's a fence lizard. Funny, so look at that piece of bark that like kind of sideways. There he is. We got a fence lizard and a worm snake and an earth snake.
This guy is the worm snake?
Yes.
Okay.
That's cool.
I mean, look at how tiny his eyes are. Ah, there they are. Look at those teeny tiny eyes. Aww. And they still have a snake tongue. These two roommates that were under that rock together. So pretty. He's gone. Here's your lifer worm snake, Kenny.
All right, here you go, buddy. Try not to die. Oh, wow. Now there's a giant spider.
Dude, spider, this is not about you right now. This is about the worm snake. Dude, we got our first double flip of the day.
Yeah, hopefully we can like double flip, get a king snake or something.
All right, got a tick.
See how little that thing is. And there's a tick out here called the Lone Star tick we found on our cooler yesterday. Supposedly, if it bites you, what happens? Can you tell them?
I think you become allergic to red meats.
You get violently ill if you eat red meat for the rest of your life. Dude, Kenny, what'd you get?
That's tough.
It's a 6-line race runner.
That's
One of the fastest lizards. And they feel really cool. They're not like the skinks that are like smooth. He's like rough scaled almost.
Oh, yeah, check
that
him
skin.
out.
Yeah, he feels cool.
Yeah, like if I didn't know that he was in the palm of Kenny's hand, he looks a ton like a tegu lizard. Wow, good find, Kenny.
Yeah, thanks.
Dude, another lifer on the list, Kenny.
Yeah.
You want to let him go?
Sure.
Just put him right where you found him.
So all these little rock piles here are super good hibernacula for a lot of bigger snakes. And we're kind of hoping to either see one right out in front of it or be under one of the rocks on the side, but a lot of snakes here.
If you're hoping to find 20 snakes in a day, you're going to have to flip a lot of rocks. And you don't have copperheads here?
So we do, but there's actually so many king snakes that they barely stand a chance here. So, I mean, it'd be really cool if we find one. I'd be super excited, but the king snakes, they definitely control the copperheads here. Yeah.
Is it budging? Nothing. Darn.
For whatever reason, the rocks that are kind of out in the middle of the open, I hardly ever get snakes.
What do we got?
Little brown skink, and that is the name of it, little brown skink.
Hey, little guy. He is going to be tricky to catch. There he goes. You guys can see him, hopefully. Hey, little lizard. Well, you are a reptile species, at least. Not a snake, but we'll take it. We'll let you go right back under there. Check this out. This place apparently is a dumping ground at one point, and there is tin everywhere. Between natural cover and old pieces of tin, this place was a snake paradise. Lifting up pieces of cover is like opening Christmas presents, because you never know what you're about to unwrap. We had already found our main target species, but the day was just getting started, and it was going to be full of surprises. Oh, there goes a toad. God, talk about camouflage.
I know.
It's like a red color.
Wow, he blends in perfectly with rusted tin. My goodness. I don't know what kind of metal this is. Oh, earth snake. Can you guys even see that? That thing's hard to notice. That's our third earth snake. And then we also have a worm snake and a king snake. We're seeing plenty of earth snakes. Hey buddy, you are looking pretty. When you're looking for snakes, you find all kinds of stuff. And not everyone knows this. I have a really cool license plate collection. And I just found a 1962 Tennessee license plate.
Well, how do you know it's not 1862?
That's a good point. All right, we're about to flip this tin and we just noticed the snake is out right by the base of that rock. Let me get you close so you can see it. Ty, what do we got there, buddy?
That's a pretty good size black racer.
From my vantage point, I'm gonna say that's a 4.5, maybe 5 footer. What do you think?
Probably close to 4 foot.
How are you at catching racers?
We might find out. He's tongue fucking too. He's aware of us.
All right, oh, he's going.
You want me to try to get him?
Yeah, you try to get him. You're way faster than me. Dude, I love having young friends like you. What a catch, man. Look at that racer. He's a beauty.
Oh.
Good catch.
Pretty big. He's a little bit smaller, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.5.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking
He looked a lot bigger.
I was overestimating him, but he's just so, for me, I think he's really thick for a racer.
He is very thick.
Wow, what a beauty. I'm gonna get a close look at him down here. Hey, pal. Oh my gosh, that is a handsome snake. Dude, what a catch, Ty. Way to go. You are an awesome herper. It's kind of funny that your channel is called The Hopeless Herpers, because you are not hopeless. You are quite
I appreciate it.
I mean,
hey, it felt, at the beginning, it felt very hopeless.
Wait, I want to see him bite your face a little. Hey, pal. So this is not a lifer for us, because we do have quite a few racers up in Pennsylvania, and they're also the most diurnally active snakes that we have. Because it gets really hot, these guys will still be sitting out while everyone else is retreating under a rock. For folks who have trouble telling apart racers and rat snakes, see how smooth the scales are on the racers? If we find a rat snake today, we'll show you how they have keeled scales. It just means they have a little... Oh! I was zoomed in on his scales and he just bit my phone, dude. Brand new phone is already get chomped on by a snake. One of the things I like to do with racers...
He almost got it.
What in the world? How are you not bitten yet, Ty?
Just a snake whisper. I mean, what can I say?
Kenny, do you want to get bitten by a racer?
I think I'm all right.
Finding little earth snakes and worm snakes is cool, but there's nothing like holding a huge racer and trying to guess how it's about to react.
These guys will take out the rattlesnakes and the copperheads here, which we're kind of hoping to see, but very cool. One of the bigger racers I've seen here in Tennessee. Woo-hoo.
Oh, that was a cool one. Something people don't know about racers, they look like they would be one of the big North American constrictors, and their Latin name is Coluber constrictor, which is really weird because they're not actually constrictors. They don't constrict their food like a rat snake or a king snake or a milk snake. Instead, they just latch onto that thing. They're just like giant powerhouse bullies. He bit himself. Dude, you just see him bite himself. After all these years, I still get excited about every new snake I meet, and this big racer was no exception. He's been really nice. He never bit us one time, so this is the rock he wants to be under. That's why they're called racers. Let's go. What is that?
Little brown skink.
Oh, cool. Check it. Let me try to focus on him.
Not very often getting these guys in hand because they're so small and so fast.
Gosh, that is cute. I'm gonna get them real close. Oh, they are cute little guys.
Aww.
Look at those cute tiny toes. Hey, good catch.
I don't know how it happened, honestly.
So we are in a new open field with all new tin to flip. Herping is like anything else in life. If you want to be successful, you got to put in the work. And with 3 of us all flipping cover, it was only a matter of time until we found our next snake. Yeah. Ooh, look at that bonus piece. And bonus nothing. Sorry guys, we missed the catch because this guy was so fast. He actually got by Ty. He almost got past me.
So after juking me, Jesse just got this racer.
Dude, the fat 40-year-old manages to catch the snake that gets away from the young college student. Let this be a lesson that you're supposed to get old and overweight, and that'll help you catch snakes. I think this one was actually basking right next to the metal that you're flipping. I don't think he was under it. And by the time I saw you flipping it, I was like, snake, snake, but it's too late. And he was on the move. And these racers, they just live up to their name so well. They are so fast. This is our second racer. This one's not nearly as big as the first one. We're up to 7 snakes so far. 7 snakes in 4 species, right? Mm-hmm. 4 species, 7 snakes. Dude, I'm glad I'm hanging out with you. Thanks for coming out, dude.
Hey, I love it. It's better than being by myself out here for 4 hours.
This is so great. There we go. There he is. Hey, pal. He doesn't know which camera to look at. Gosh, he is following you. Look at that. Look at that tail wag he's doing for you. Yeah, I think tail rattling in snakes that are not rattlesnakes, I feel like I observe it in racers the most, although
yeah.
You know, I see it in copperheads, I see it in milk snakes, and a lot of different snakes. Rat snakes, of course, are big shaws. But these racers, look at that. They are a master of that tail rattle. Go ahead. Dude, Ty just flipped 2 rattlesnakes up here.
No
This
way.
is crazy. My gosh, dude. You just double flip and look at those. They are beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Those are young tail buzzers. I only see maybe 2-3 rattle segments on there. Wow.
That is a gorgeous one.
And he only has a couple. Yeah, he is a beauty. Look at that. Just 2 segments there.
I can't tell you how many times I've been here looking for rattlesnakes, and this is the first time it's happened.
That's so exciting, dude.
Well, we finally did it. We finally got rattlesnakes at this spot. This is a known den site, and we saw the little trails earlier. Definitely not from these little guys, but definitely means there could be more out. And the second one actually got away, but I should have got the flip clip. So very, very cool. We'll get a few pictures of this guy, and who knows, maybe track down another one. That is so cool.
If I had a nickel for every time someone told me that rattlesnakes are aggressive, dude, I would be rich. He has not moved 1 inch in my direction. If he wanted to envenomate me, I would have no chance of getting up fast enough. I can't react that fast. He wants nothing to do with me, man. He wants to use his venom on his food. He doesn't want to bite me. He doesn't want to bite you. And I'm not going to do something stupid. I'm not going to reach down there and touch him. If I do that, he's going to feel threatened. He's going to have to envenomate me. But that's his last resort. They don't want to bite you guys. They are not aggressive. He's not trying to strike. He doesn't want to waste that venom. But look at that, guys. Rattlesnakes are not aggressive. They're defensive. Gotta give reptiles a chance.
You are free to leave. There you go. Whew.
You just double flipped 2 timber rattlesnakes.
Not every day that happens.
Have you ever double flipped 2 timber rattlesnakes?
I have not, and I've only ever flipped 1 rattlesnake, and it was not even in Tennessee, it was in Alabama. So, first timber rattlesnake flip for me here in Tennessee. Good stuff. Let's go.
Right, we just flipped a little scorpion. Let's see if we can get to show him to you. And he is little, so I'm gonna have to really zoom on him.
Where is this guy?
So look on the phone, Kenny. You see that little scorpion? But here he is. Cute little guy. Oh, there he goes. Hey, little guy. Dude, Kenny, have you ever flipped a scorpion?
I don't believe I have.
Yeah, very nice. Dude, you just don't know what you're gonna flip here in Tennessee. What do we got, Ken?
We got a smooth earth snake.
And how many smooth earths have we found so far?
I believe this is our 4th one.
So I've been to this spot dozens and dozens of times, and I'm actually, because of this controlled burn here, I'm getting more of a look at the terrain and how the habitat really is for the first time. And so that gives me kind of a good insight to know where really rocky areas where rattlesnakes could be, or new rocks to flip, or even just junk in the woods to flip. So just kind of a new perspective, and I love to just kind of see it differently.
We got another king snake.
Let's go. My goodness. Wow. Good flip, Kenny.
Yeah. Just because this guy's younger, he has a little bit more pattern. A lot of times when they get older, it'll fade out.
Oh my
But
goodness.
sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll stay.
That is a snake I was really hoping to see maybe one of today, and we're up to 2.
Oh, he's so nice.
Wow, look at all that speckling down towards his belly. Oh my gosh, dude, this is a treat for us being from Pennsylvania, seeing these beautiful black king snakes, lifers, and gorgeous ones at that. Ty had told us before the trip that he finds up to 5 king snakes in a day sometimes, and now I was starting to believe it.
One thing that's really cool about king snakes in this area is that you can just get so much variety. They can either be white or they can be yellow. Some of them will have, speckles on the top and the side. Some of them will be absolutely 100% black on the top. Just cool how in different areas, and even in the same areas, you just get a lot of different variety.
Yeah, this looks like a totally different species than the one we found a couple hours ago, but they're both eastern black kings.
Yep.
And what it was, Lepropeltis
Niagara.
nigra. Wow, that's so cool. Unfortunately, people litter, which is sort of bad for the environment, but specifically for snakes, it's pretty good. So we're gonna see what's under these. Well, unfortunately, this garbage here, a lot of it is just too heavy to move to see if anything's under it.
I just flipped this little cave salamander. These guys will be in some weird little areas, but they love to be in that really moist underground areas. A lot of time hanging out in caves, crevices, but oop, he's taking a leak on me.
My goodness, look at those big eyeballs. It looks like his eyes are popping out of his head. He's got sort of that Jar Jar Binks look about him. Ty just found another lizard species for the day. Look at that beautiful 5-line skink. I love to look at their tails. Look at how bright neon blue. I mean, can you get any more neon blue in nature than what you see on these beautiful 5-line skinks? And these guys we do have in Pennsylvania. We have a really cool video actually of one eating a cricket on my favorite bike trail. But there he is, our 5-line skink, and I'm gonna let him go right into the rock that we found him. There you go, Bill. There you go, buddy. Oh boy, they're fast. We were just flipping like a million rocks. We had flipped a million rocks, had not actually seen anything. And then I just started flipping a couple of these little rocks right here. And I look over and I see this one and this one, 2 king snakes at the same time. Oh my gosh, dude. This morning, I had never seen a black king in my life. And we're up to 4 black king snakes, dude. This is wild. This is the variability that Ty's talking about. This one on top is solid, completely black. And this one, who is much bigger, still has all this speckling. And I'll bet they have beautiful bellies. Let's get some looks at these. I love Lampropeltis so much. That's a genus of king snakes and milk snakes. And this is a lifer snake for me today. It's a 4th one of the day, but a lifer snake going into today. This was really my target species. I was so hoping to find today. And now to be like just covered in them. I mean, this is so fun.
I must say, you guys both proved me wrong.
Kenny went on record saying we were only going to find 2 king snakes. I said 4, so we're up to 4. And what'd you say, 6?
I said 5.
Oh, you said 5. So I hope I will be wrong now.
2 more ties my record for most kings in a day, and I think we have a good chance of it.
Let's just count our snakes right here. Okay, so we have 4 king snakes, right? That's 4. We have 2 racers, that's 6. 2 rattlesnakes, that's 8. We have 4 earth snakes, that's 12. And then let's not forget the worm snake. So is that 13 snakes total? Oh my gosh, dude. 13 snakes.
You got a handful of king snakes, man.
Got a handful of king snakes, and not to be too sappy, but I have a heart full of king snakes, so I love these guys. Look at him, he's just sitting right on my nose. Oh my gosh, where's the other one? I see the one.
He's coming right over your left ear.
I kind of feel him. Anyway, I got this new hat this weekend at the Jeep Adventure Academy, and you know, I feel like I'm putting it to good use already.
Here's these 2 gorgeous king snakes. This guy has a little bit of yellow spots on the top there. Just kind of surprising, because usually as they get bigger, they lose that, and then this little guy doesn't have any of it.
That little guy's eating his friend now.
The little guy's eating his friend now.
Are you biting your buddy, goofball?
Finding this pair of king snakes was a huge highlight, but soon we let them go right back where we found them.
They know where they're at.
Bro, double king snake flip. Kenny just got another earth snake. Earth snake number 5, snake number 14 for the day. We're supposed to be like the professional herpers with YouTube channels, and Kenny's here. He's like flipping all our earth snakes and most of our king snakes.
The student becomes the teacher.
Big toad. Oh, look at that weird bug too. It's one of those bugs with the pinchers. Got this cute little guy. We're just gonna move him out of the way. How much do you trust these guys? But can you see those neat, I think they're called mandibles. Oh. Is that a stag beetle? Does that sound right?
It does sound right, but I have no idea.
Someone in the comments who knows about bugs, go ahead and tell us what this thing is. It is really cool. It has a really purple outline on it. These are the fun things you find when you flip rocks. All right, let's put him back. All right, we're gonna let him alone. Oh, that was fun for not having snakes. Just found our 5th king snake of the day.
There's number 5.
Do you ever get tired of finding king snakes?
No.
Because now that I found 5 of them in the course of a few hours, I am not tired of it at all. Well, let's see. I predicted 4. We're up to 5. You predicted 5.
I predicted 5, but I'm afraid we might go over that.
Your record is 6.
My record is 6 in one day.
Dude, if we break your record today, I would be really happy for us all to be wrong.
Yeah, I would too.
I have been caring for pet king snakes in captivity for more than 20 years, and that made it so rewarding to finally interact with wild king snakes in their natural habitat.
This rock was the rock that produced my first ever king snake.
Let's go.
Here's a tip for you if you ever flip pin a rock. If you see mice nests or grass, you can poke it and sometimes a snake will come out. And I've had that happen before, a couple times. Where it looked like there was nothing under it, we move the grass around and then out comes the snake.
Nothing. Oh, there he is. You have him?
I think so. Look at that belly.
Oh my goodness, dude.
And the red on the side too.
Wow, let me see that belly again.
He's trying to bite me. Ow, he's got me.
Oh my gosh. The red and the blue. Let me see that other side where the red is. Oh man.
That is a very cool looking lizard.
You're not yourself when you're hungry. Such a neat looking lizard. Kenny, we got all this new habitat. Bigger and bigger rocks everywhere. Anytime you got big rocks with sun exposure, you know you're gonna have reptiles. Oh, check this out. Didn't expect to see this guy. Oh, look at that, Kenny. Holy cow. Now, a lot of people are worried about getting bit by these guys, or pinched rather, but I'll let them pinch me just so you know it's not the end of... Really? Ouch. Ah, he got my sweet spot. Golly! Don't try. So, yeah, my finger's still there. He did not even break the skin, but it usually doesn't hurt so much. But oh man, did he ever find the sweet spot to grab on me?
Are you joking or serious?
No, yeah, I was really.
Oh.
It was like a high amount of pain for this little tiny guy.
Ow, no, he's got me.
Dude, didn't I tell you
Ow.
that thing really hurts, doesn't it?
Yes.
It won't
Ow,
even
he's
break
trying to get me with the other one.
Won't even break the skin.
Ow. Ow, he was not joking.
Get Ty's face.
That's 100% worse than a snake bite.
Dude, you're right. We've both been bit by snakes today, and this is for sure
Ow,
worse
ow,
than any
ow.
snake bite we've had.
You little sucker.
No, man. She did a number on us. So much pain.
Yeah.
It
That is
doesn't do
1,000
anything.
times worse than a snake bite.
But I could like feel snake vibes right here. No. That leaf blew around like a snake moving. Nothing. Fence lizard is still down there. Nothing. Fence lizard still there. Watch out, buddy. Put this back how we found it. Oh, so heavy. Giant spider. Holy cow. Look at this thing. I don't like these big spiders. I'm not going to be the person who picks it up. All right, watch out, buddy.
Or don't watch out.
Yeah, or don't. Gotta check this one. Sometimes the best rocks have them. Sometimes the best rocks don't. Oh, dude, we just flipped this giant rock. I should say Ty did, all by himself. All right. Wow. Dude, our second worm snake of the day. Snake number 16. I think, what are we still stuck at 5 species, but 16 snakes. And we have at least 2 of everything now that we have our second worm snake. The way they move, I mean, you can tell that they don't spend a lot of time above ground. Like his eyes are so little, and he just sort of like nuzzles you with the tip of his nose. He has that round nose that I'm sure, see how he's sticking that into my finger. And so he's just kind of nuzzling as he figures out where to move. Look at him, how little he is compared to my wedding ring. And this is a giant worm snake. They still are so little. I mean, just one of the, oh, look at how much he defecated. Ooh. So that's actually like a gigantic poo for a snake that size. He is eating a ton if he has that much to go. Either that he's eating a lot, or maybe he's just drinking a lot of coffee. Because that's what happens when you drink coffee. Do you know that, Ty?
I do. I'm aware of that.
Look at him looking so cute here. Very cute. This one's way more photogenic than our last one. Aww. 16 snakes, man. Where does it stop? How many do you think, Kenny, we're at 16?
Maybe 25.
What are you gonna say?
We'll see. We're getting close to the end, so I'm a little bit more pessimistic now. I think maybe one or two more.
So Kenny was flipping these rocks. He found a fence lizard and it ran right up his pants. So we don't know where it is, right? Oh, I see it. Oh, it's on his front. Can you guys see that thing? Look at it.
I think he thinks I'm a tree.
So fun. They are the hardest things to catch. And then this one literally caught Kenny. Oh my gosh, look at that guy. Do you think we could actually catch him off of Kenny? Or should we just let him on there and see if he decides to live there and start a family on Kenny?
It was pretty cool. Yeah, I lifted up that rock and I probably thought I was a tree, so it ran right up my leg.
Can you catch him or do you want Ty to catch him?
I could try to.
That's good. Do you have him? Mm-hmm. So he is bonded with Kenny. He decided Kenny was his new ecosystem. And he's like, what is going on? I just ran up this tree and the tree just caught me. This is not working out. I've not made good choices in my life as a lizard. That is so cool. Well, do you want to be the one to let him go again?
Sure. All right, go find a real tree, buddy.
He's so confused. So we're up to snake, what, 16, 17?
17, I think.
Oh gosh, 17. And as promised, the earth snakes are once again in the lead. Look at him next to the millipedes. Not much bigger. Kenny just had a pretty cool double flip with these 6-line racers. Wow, look at those guys. You see they have kind of a dinosaur-like tail. Really rough scales underneath there. And Kenny, I'm thinking let's not catch them. I think they have the perfect rock, so let's just gently put that back. We'll leave them exactly how they were. Dude, good find, Ken.
Thanks.
This is our third racer of the day, and so far all the racers we found have been basking.
Wow.
This is our first racer that we flipped. The nice thing about flipping them is he's going to be cooler, and the less warm they are, the less likely they are to bite the heck out of you. See if he's nice. So far he's pretty nice. So we've just put him in this tree. Gonna see what he does. He may just decide to bite me a little. See if he's just getting defensive. Oh, he's looking defensive right now. But I don't want to show him just biting. I was hoping to show him climbing. Oh, there he got me that time. All right, buddy, I don't want you to just bite. I want you to climb. But look at how athletic he is, guys. They are acrobats. Just hanging on there. I'm trying to keep moving for you a little bit. Hey, pal. Hey, he doesn't want to climb for us at all. He wants to be on the ground. Look at how their bellies are actually very plain. If this were a rat snake, which is easily confused with a racer, you see a lot more pattern on a rat snake belly. Here's your rock. We're not having a lot of luck with box turtles today. Kenny, could you reach under there and grab them out? Yeah. You can see here's a piece of debris that's actually fused to this tree. Cool. All right, turn that head towards me. Aw.
He's not closing up all the way.
We saw him move a little bit, but it's gonna be hard to get a full look at him because he's just clamming up somewhat. So my guess is he probably had a hard winter. He's not fully active yet. So we'll just count him as another reptile species for the day, but let's put him right back where we found him. We are up to snake 19. I don't know, have I found a single earth snake today, or has Kenny found every single one?
I double flipped the first worm snake and the earth snake. That's the only one I think I found.
And then Kenny's found the next 6?
Yeah.
Have I found 6?
I think this is the 7th one.
Give or take.
Looks like we have some dull coloration there. No, that's not bad. 19 snakes before we find one that's even remotely in the shed. Got another scorpion. Can you guys see him? There he is. And we just flipped him under a tiny rock. Let me show you how tiny he is. See that guy? He's right next to my finger. He is like tinier than my fingertip. So when you go to put your shoes on in the morning, good luck knowing if there's a scorpion in there or not. At this point, we were so close to finding 20 snakes, just when Ty had to leave. But Kenny and I decided we were gonna stick it out. We're at 19 snakes, and now you gotta go. So wish us luck.
I hope you get something good for the last number 20.
Dude, you find so many cool things in the woods. Look at this.
Oh my
Dude,
goodness.
hold this up, Kenny.
What in the world?
Dude, That is a nice 8-point buck. And put that on the side of your head. We'll see what it looks like. No, face it the wrong way, Goofy. Make it point up.
What? Oh, okay. This?
Yeah, like that. Oh, there. Well, something like that. Anyway, yeah, it looks good. Probably look better on the deer, but that's a cool find.
We just found a salamander that we have not seen yet.
Go ahead and show us, Kenny. Just dust him off a little bit.
This is the marbled salamander here.
Oh, I love these guys. So cool. I'm gonna scoop them up just to show you guys. The marble salamander is one of my favorites. What do you think, Kenny?
I'd say the same thing.
All right, buddy, down you go. Right back where we found you. All right, we're doubling back to the area that we found the rattlesnakes earlier, hoping to find our 20th snake of the day. So we have a bunch of tin that we haven't checked yet, or we haven't checked in a while. Oh man, there it is. We got 20, Kenny. We are at 21, and we got a new species right here. Double flip. There's a ringneck, first ringneck of the day, and about the 1 millionth earth snake of the day. Oh, check him out. So cute. He's very wiggly. Kenny, you take the earth snake. Here he is, our 20th snake of the day. Our little ringneck, side by side.
That's a close one.
Well, we made it over 20 snakes at 21. Kenny, 21 snakes.
All right.
We did it. All right, I'm just gonna let them go right back how they were. Dude, this has been such a great day. I think we walked just a little over 5 miles, total of maybe 7, 8 miles. So it's said and done. We found 21 snakes.
It's pretty good.
We got to go herping again with Ty for the first time since we randomly met on Snake Road. We found our own deer antler, cool shed antler, 6 species, 21 snakes, and then that's not even counting all the lizards and turtles and amphibians. Guys, this has been a great day. Thanks for coming along with us. Thanks for giving reptiles a chance. We'll see you next time.